doing, Jacob?
Good, how are you?
I am doing great. Hey, thanks for taking the time to hop on the phone with me. So, Jacob, I heard that you are kind of into comics. Is that true?
Yes, very true.
So what comics do you read? What ones do you collect and keep up on?
Well, I don't exactly collect any, but I read them. And mostly I read ones about Spider-Man and Hulk.
Spider-Man and Hulk, great. So are the comic book characters, are those probably your two favorite?
Yes, out of all of the comic book characters.
Nice. So I just got back from the Avengers Age of Ultron premiere. Are you as excited as everybody else to go see that?
Yes, very excited. Well, I've been counting down on the days until it comes out.
Yeah.
If that's what you mean.
Yeah. So have you seen any of the trailers? Have they gotten you excited?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of the trailers, and it just looks like a great movie.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you're gonna like it. I saw it twice, and I can't wait to go see it a third time. So.
You saw the Avengers movie?
I did. Yep. I went down to the press screening, and then I just saw it again on Monday for the red carpet premiere. So it was better the second time.
Cool. Did you like it?
I did. I loved it. I liked it better than the first one. So we'll see. The Hulk gets a lot more screen time in this one. So I think you're gonna like that. So let me ask you, as far as comic book movies go, we've got Avengers and Spider-Man and all of those, Guardians of the Galaxy. What other ones do you like?
John Carter.
John Carter, did you like that one?
Yeah, I loved it. It was a great movie.
That's great. I'm surprised though. I would have thought you were a Guardians of the Galaxy fan.
Not really. I mean, it's a great movie, but not a huge fan of it.
Oh, interesting. So let me ask you, if you could be in a comic book movie, what one would you love to be in, and what character would you like to play?
Well, if it was any comic, and if it was a new one that I invented myself, I would...
Exactly what character you would play.
But I would be Hulk in a regular one, yes.
Really? So would you
Hulk.
want to be Hulk, or would you want to be Bruce Banner?
Hulk. It is the same guy, so yeah. Hulk and Bruce Banner.
Right, but who wouldn't want to be the big green guy, right?
Yeah.
So, speaking of movies, can you tell me a little bit about your new movie, Little Boy, and your role as Pepper Flint Busby?
Well, Pepper Flint Busby has the biggest faith and the biggest love out of anyone in the entire world. And his love is centered on his father. And when his father has to go off to war, he tries everything in his power to get him back through faith.
And what kind of sets off that whole focus on faith? Where does that come from?
It comes from when he goes to war, because him and his dad are his dad is his best friend, because he's not really popular and he's the shortest guy in town, so no one likes him.
So looking at the cast, there's some great people in there with Kevin James, Emily Watson. You got Michael Rappaport, who plays your father in the film. Did you have a favorite person that you liked being on set with?
I would say David Henry. Yeah, he was just a great guy. I mean, they're all great guys and girls. It's hard not to be their friend.
That's great. So without giving anything away, as far as Little Boy goes, do you have a favorite scene in the movie?
When me and London go off to see Ben Eagle. That's my favorite scene because it reminds me of spending time with my own father.
Oh, that's great. So what's one thing that you'd like the audience to take away from the movie?
I'd like them to take away from the movie thinking that they can be the best quality of themselves every day of their life. And this movie will help them be the best quality of themselves in their everyday life. And I hope that they leave making their own list and doing it themselves every single day of their life.
I've heard great things about the film, and I've seen a lot of the behind the scenes footage, including one of them that I think it was your last day that you guys were shooting before you wrapped, and it looked like it was a pretty emotional last day on the set there. How much fun did you have with these people, and did you get really close friendships with those people that you worked with?
Yes, and as I said, it's hard not to be their friends because they're just great people. And most of them were just amazing people. Others would swear and stuff, but they'd still be my friends. I mean, they're just hard not to be friends with. Yeah, and they're great just great people.
So, yeah, great actors and great people, it sounds like.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So I've got to ask you, in the film, Pepper Flint Busby's, 8 years old in the film?
Well, Pepper Flint Busby, his real age is 8, but I was 7 at the time when I played him.
Really? So you're kind of going the opposite of what, Hollywood usually has older people play the role. So you were actually younger than the character you were playing.
Yes.
Oh, great. So how was that? Were you a little nervous?
Well, a tiny bit. I mean, I knew God had it in his hands, so I was just waiting for him to do his magic.
That's great. It looks like a great movie. I got to tell you, I'm excited to take the family, because it really looks like a family film from everything that I've seen, that there's something for everybody in there.
Amen.
I've actually got a 7-year-old boy, and so I'm really excited to take them to see the movie next week. Do you think that the younger audience is going to get more out of the film than the older audience?
Well, particularly yes, because it's all about a little boy, and adults don't really have that inner child that they used to have, and this movie brings it out, but it doesn't affect the adults how it affects the kids.
Oh, interesting.
But it's for all ages. I mean, it's just a great movie, and anyone can see it, and it has a great message. Well,
Jacob, thanks a ton for taking the time to hop on the phone with me.
Thank you.
Anything else you want to share about the movie before we wrap up?
Go see the movie, because it's a great movie.
All right. Thanks, Jacob. Good luck.
God bless.